Hey everybody, so it is starting to warm up here and everything's starting to grow, and I need to get some of my landscape projects done before it gets too out of control. And I've been looking for a hedge trimmer that is going to be for multi-use. One, that I could trim those hard to reach areas on my lawn for grass, and then also those hard to reach areas that normally I would use a ladder on. And I actually just picked up this multi-use hedge trimmer that I'm super excited about. So let's go ahead, open it up, see what comes in the box, and of course how to use it. All right, so this comes with a lot of stuff. One, I have the instructions, which is very simple and easy to read. What I really like is that you can buy other attachments to use with this product, from a chainsaw to pruners or anything like that, that is a quick release and attached to it. So it comes with 2 batteries on here, 21 volt charger. Each battery can stay charged up to 2 to 3 hours, which is really nice. 4,000 mAh when you're looking at power. You have a strap to attach it. If you're working in those high areas, you can attach it right to the pole if you need to. Glasses, just to be safe, making sure you don't get anything in your eyes. Gloves. You have the extension pole, which it can actually extend up to 15 feet on here. 2 different attachments comes with this one, but you can buy all different types of attachments, from a chainsaw to pruner and all that stuff. So this just pushes in and locks in just like on this one. So you can easily just attach it to it, put it in there, and it's ready to go. You hook up a battery. So it comes with a lot of different stuff, and you have the option to buy more attachments for this. This feels pretty lightweight, only a few pounds. And then of course you can adjust it when it's on the pole or when you're just using it on your hand, which is really nice on there. This is a really cool product. So let's go ahead and check it out in action. So for this product here, handheld, you just grab the battery and lock it into place, and you're ready to go. So make sure you're being safe and don't have any of your fingers or anything near it, because this is pretty sharp. It can cut up some up to 3/4 inch branches when you're actually using it. So it's pretty solid. Of course, the gloves are anti-slip on there, so when you're using the pole and stuff like that, you can definitely secure it. I normally wear like an extra large glove on there. These fit nice and tightly, nice grip on there. Now, to be able to switch this, I like to take the battery out just to make sure that I am being safe on here, taking all the precautions needed. And then I'm gonna lock this in, have it in, and then my battery is on there, and you can see nice movement on here. It's nice and clean. Again, you have a nice opening on there to be able to hit those thicker shrubs and the thicker tree branches. So this thing is pretty awesome. Let's check it out in action. So one thing I don't like doing is using an edger, what we call a weed whacker, or a line machine, to be able to take down some of the edging around some of my plastic devices on here. So to be able to go through and trim up around and not damage any of my product, I can get really close to it and have that control to really trim up nicely. Trims well, nice and sharp, cuts the weeds and the grass really easily. As you can see, there's a lot of dead branches on this here, so I can go through and I can just cut them down. No problem at all. Trim it up. During the summer, this gets really out of control, and I have to trim it up multiple times. So I can actually just go through, and this cuts through it with a breeze, no problem. So one thing that I don't like to do is stick my hand in here to be able to cut, because this palm tree has a bunch of the needles on here that can poke you and it gets really itchy. So having this device that I can actually adjust on here is going to work really well. And then I can adjust this. You have 2 different adjustment points to where I can kind of lock it in exactly the angle I need it working on here. So now I have the battery here, this hooked up on the end. There is a safety button here, so I will press the safety button. If I don't press the safety button, it's not gonna work, just for precautions. So I can go ahead and use this. So we got the rosemary bush here, so if you need a piece, you can cut it right off and you have it, it cuts right through the rosemary bush. Nice. I like how it's rough and kind of grown over, so we're gonna keep it like that, but we'll touch up this other one. So here I have the hedge trimmer on there. You can see it just cuts right through it. Nice and clean. To be able to form it out. Which makes it look nice up against that rosemary bush. Make sure you're being safe because it is definitely so. So with the ligustrum, it is nice to be able to shape going down and cut some of these smaller limbs off of here, but to be able to reach back in here where normally I wouldn't be able to, makes it super easy. Overall, it's a good product with the power of it. The way that it attaches to this pole is really nice. You get the 2 batteries. The safety mechanisms, gloves, glasses all work well. I know to be able to extend this, I don't have anything super high, but having that option to be able to extend it and lock it in is really nice. And then I can angle it however I need to at 2 different points. And it gets up to 2,600 RPM, so it's very fast for those nice clean cuts. So nice product. I'd highly recommend picking up one of these.